In Yaakov, Berachot, this section is called Praying with the Congregation. Rabbi Yochanan further said in the name of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, the service of the Torah is greater than the study of Torah, meaning a person derives more benefit from serving a great Torah scholar and observing his daily conduct than from actually studying under him. For it says, Elisha, son of Shaphat, who poured water on the hands of Elijah, is here. 2 Kings 3:11. That is, he personally attended him. It does not say who learned from him, but who poured water. Right? This teaches you that the service of Torah, attending to a Torah scholar, is greater than the learning of Torah. Rabbi Yitzchak said to Rabbi Nachman, "Why don't you come to the synagogue to pray?" He replied, "I cannot. I am too weak." Rabbi Yitzchak suggested, "Let me gather 10 people and let us pray with a minyan in your house." Rabbi Nachman replied, "It's too much trouble for me. I don't feel up to it." Rabbi Yitzchak persisted, "At least instruct the messenger of the congregation to let you know the exact time that the congregation is praying, so that you can pray at the same time as the congregation." Rabbi Nachman asked, "Why is this so important?" Rabbi Yitzchak replied, "For Rabbi Yochanan says in the name of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, what is the meaning of the verse? As for me, may my prayer to you, O God, be at an opportune time." Psalms 69, verse 14. When is it an opportune time? When the congregation is praying together. Rabbi Yoshi ben Rabbi Hanina says, you learn it from here. Thus says God, in an hour of favor I answer you. Isaiah 49, verse 8. Rabbi Acha ben Rabbi Hanina says, you learn it from here. Quote, "See, God does not despise the mighty." Job 36, verse 5. That is, God never scorns the communal prayers of the congregation. And it says, "He redeems my soul in peace from the battle against me, because of the multitudes who are with me." Psalms 55:19. That is, the multitudes that prayed with me, according to Rashi. We also learn this in a Braita. Rabbi Natan says, "How do we know that the Holy One, blessed be He, does not despise the prayer of the congregation? Because it says, see, God does not despise the mighty." Job 36, verse 5. And it says, "He redeems my soul in peace from the battle against me, because of the multitudes who are with me." Psalm 55:19. The Holy One, blessed be He, says, if a person is involved in the study of the Torah and performing acts of kindness and praise with the congregation, I consider it as if he had redeemed me and my children from among the nations of the world. Rabbi Levi said, "Whoever has a synagogue in his town and does not go there to pray is called a bad neighbor. For it says, thus says God, as for my wicked neighbors who touch the heritage that I gave to my people Israel." Jeremiah 12:14. The heritage refers to the synagogue. The wicked neighbor only touches, quote, touches it, and he treats it casually and visits it infrequently. And it's not all. He also brings exile on himself and his children. For the verse concludes, "I am going to uproot them from their soil, and I will uproot the house of Judah out of the midst of them." They told Rabbi Yochanan, who lived in Eretz Yisrael, that there were old men in Babylon. He was surprised to hear that and exclaimed, "It says, in order to prolong your life and the lives of your children on the land," Deuteronomy 11:21, "but not outside Eretz Yisrael." When they exclaimed to him that the old men in Babylon came early to the synagogue and left it late, he said, that is what helps them to live long. Rabbi Yehoshua said the same to his children, "Come early to the synagogue and leave it late so that you may live long." Rabbi Acha ben Hanina says, what verse can be cited to support this? "Happy is the man," quote, "happy is the man who listens to me, coming early to my gates each day, waiting at the post of my doors." Proverbs 8:34. The next verse says, for he who finds me finds life." Rabbi Chisda says, a person should always enter 2 doors into the synagogue. What is the meaning of 2 doors? Say the distance of the width of 2 doors, and then pray, that is, don't stay near the entrance because it looks as if you are anxious to leave, according to Rashi.